Hello students of Std-9, welcome once again in the YouTube channel of Montbretia. I am here with the same chapter, Iswaran the storyteller. I think you remember how Iswaran has told Mahendra about the woman ghost which appears off on at midnight during the full moon. It was an ugly creature with matted hairs and a several face, like a skeleton holding a fetus in its arms. Fetus means unborn baby. At this description of Ishwaran, Mahendra shivered at the description, I have told you, and interrupted and scolded Ishwaran that these are the figment of his imagination. He also told that you get your digestive system examined. And it might be that his head is also disturbed because he was talking nonsense. By scolding him, he went to the bed and thinking that Iswaran will be as it means Iswaran will for 2-3 days he will not speak out anything else, but he was mistaken. The next day Iswaran was as charming, as talkative as earlier. But from that day onwards, whenever Mahendra went to bed at night, he was little uneasy. Every night he peered into the darkness. He peeped into the darkness through the window next to his bed, trying to make sure that there was no movement or any dark shapes which Iswaran has described in the outside the window. But he could not see anything, only a sea of darkness, because at night he used to see from outside the window. At night you cannot see anything outside. Only he could see the twinkling stars and the twinkling lights of the factory long distance away. He had always, he had a fantasy, or he has a always desire or admire the milky white landscape on the full moon night. He liked to see the full moon night outside when it will be totally glazed by the moon, full moon. But after hearing the description of Ishwaran that in the full moon night he has seen some woman ghost standing outside and making different sounds with the candle in her hand and a fetus. From that day onwards, he now hesitated to look outside during the full moon night. One night, when Mahendra was awakened up from his sleep, by a low moan close to his window. Low moan means low sound of ooh, like sound of that type of sound. Low moan, ooh, like this. At first, he put it down that some cat must be prowling by seeing the mice. But the sound was too guttural, too loud and too harsh means it was not like meow. It was oh, like that. So, he registered the curiosity of his. He tried to control himself that I will not look outside. And he started thinking, if I see outside and if I see something, what will happen to my heart? He cannot control that. But he is having the curiosity. He did not believe in these things. So he wanted to look at it. So he went down just below the window. So he could not resist the temptation anymore, lowering himself to the level of the windowsill. He looked out of the white sheet of moonlight outside. There, not too far away, was a dark, cloudy form, clutching a bundle, Mahendra broke into cold sweat. He started sweating in this cold night and came back fast and put himself on the bed, putting his head on the pillow. Totally. Panting. Panting means breathing heavily. Like this. As he has seen something. As he gradually recovered from the ghastly experience, he began to reason with himself and finally concluded that it must have been some sort of auto-suggestions, some tricks that his subconscious had played on him. Means after a few minutes or few hours, he started consoling himself. No, it is not like that thing. It might be some imagination in my mind, which I have heard from Ishwaran. This might be this imagination I have kept in my mind. That's why I have seen this. So what happened next? I will tell you in my next video. Till then, wait for the end of this chapter. Thank you.